Hey, welcome in. I'm Alexis, and this is Matyamu Divine Tarot. If you're new here, Matyamu is grief before my eyes. So, through my eyes, the portal to the divine. Let's get a message. It's interesting. I just heard the song, I want to know what love is. I want you to show me. This does not feel like your energy at all. This feels like someone you were connected with or someone that you are connected with currently. Confirmation burp right there. And you're like, why? I've been trying to show you. Where was this energy the whole time that we were together, you know? 10 of Cups in the Tower moment. It feels like you had to walk away from or leave something that held a lot of promise with the 10 of Cups there. Yeah, the Moon and the 10 of Cups again on the split. I just heard this person made it so obscure. It made it so obscure. I'm hearing, I just heard the nuts and bolts were there. The nuts and bolts were there. Let's see what this is all about. Not making any promises on this as a reading of somebody coming back. I just truly want to take this intuitively. Drop in the divine messages as they come in and just sense where you're at. Wow, this is so interesting. Right away, we have the Strength card coming out. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot. I just heard that you had to choose yourself in order to restore balance, to restore forward movement. I just heard it was good for a season with the Wheel of Fortune card. It was good for a season. But once that wheel started to turn out of the good season, I'm also hearing honeymoon phase, there was this stagnancy and stuckness with the Chariot card needing to come into balance with you, within yourself, right? You choosing yourself. And it does feel like things have started to pick up for you pretty immediately. High Priest, whoa. High Priestess and the Empress. So I feel like you're getting confirmation of your intuition being spot on in this instance. And not just in this instance, but this has been a real confirming trajectory for you in trusting your intuition and trusting yourself. The sacred feminine energy here is really, really profound. For some of you, you've chosen your children, you've chosen to put motherhood before this connection. Could have been a marriage. Definitely could have been a marriage, for sure, with the Chariot card. But just as quickly as things... And it feels like you went through a lot of cycles with the Wheel of Fortune in this energy. You know, cycling into... I'm just seeing like somebody take like a deep sigh. Oh, okay, it's better, it's better, it's better. And then just as quickly as it would feel like it was getting better or balanced again, it would come out, the wheel would continue to turn, and you'd realize that you are not in balance. And that's what's so interesting about this idea of waiting on chance, waiting on destiny, waiting on balance. And really, you know, we don't have to wait at all. The decision is always in our hands, right? The wheel is, in this particular reading, is signaling to me external forces, you know, wanting the external forces around you, the external energy, the external, you know, situation to confirm that this was going to work out. And I'm saying that, work out. but it's like you've known for a while. You've known for a while. It's like you've cycled in and out of this, that's why I feel like the Strength card came out first, right? It's really demanded you to harness a lot of internal energy, a lot of internal knowing, trusting yourself, even amid things feeling obscure or seen beyond the obvious again. So you don't have to be female, but this is feminine energy. Okay, so this would be divine feminine energy. Interesting. I don't know if you're still with this person. Let's see. The World does not feel like you are. Oh, and the Three of Wands. And the World card here coming out. So it feels like you actually may have just ended a marriage, ended a relationship, ended a major cycle. Fool at the bottom of the deck here, signaling to me a new beginning, you stepping out fresh. This is, doesn't get more clear than this with the Tarot. Endings and a fresh start. Choosing that limitless thinking, choosing that limitless belief, right, with the Fool. And Three of Wands is making a way forward, putting your plan into action. With the World card, this doesn't feel like it was just a casual relationship. Now, if you are, I'll just say, like, you can take these readings however you want. It's totally up to you. If you don't resonate with the timing, that's okay. But I will just say, for a majority of you in the World card here, this was a very long-standing connection, right? 42 could be significant, as you can see written right here. That could be your age. Could be, could be 4 years, 6 years. Could be much, much longer than that. Interesting. Take 42 as it resonates, though. But this does feel like a major cycle ended recently. Or you're making the plans to. Show me the viewer, please. Show me the viewer. Seven of Wands. All right. Putting yourself first. I love it. Making a way. You had to stand your ground in this. Whatever you've been up to recently, though, there's this kind of fierce protector energy in you. Nine of Wands, yeah. Man, you're not giving up, though. I love it. This wand energy is feeling really potent. Really, really potent. Show me the viewer. Oh, Hanged Man and the Five of Cups. Okay. So for some of you, I'm feeling, again, the wheel, my vision is going back to the wheel. There's this energy of a lot of gusto coming out of this decision, right? I'm going to end this. I'm leaving. I'm making a way forward with the Three of Wands. With the Hanged Man and the Five of Cups, it feels like the reality of this ending, of this loss, has really started to set in for you. Okay, and actually, I believe that's why this reading is coming your way. You need this. You have the intuitive confirmation, okay, that this was something that needed to end or needs to end, right? If you're deciding to release somebody something in terms of your relationship, attachment, connection, whatever. With the Hangman and the Five of Cups, though, it does feel, this is a more present energy, right? This is a more present energy. Did I just pigeonhole myself? Did I just stall myself? Did I just give up everything that could have been, even though the story that was unfolding, and again, that's why for many of you, the timing is really important, because this was playing out over many, many years. And even if you're not resonating, let me just say this, with the many, many years download, okay, and you are claiming this reading, it can feel this had the makings to be everything that you were looking for, okay? And so it's this feeling, whoa, okay, they gave it to me right now. Hanged Man and the Five of Cups. It's this limiting belief, not true, but I'm going to say it anyways, because some of you are here. You said no on this, so it closes the door on all connections, on all relationships, right? It was almost everything you wanted. So this is what I think you're not realizing in this moment right now. That's why I'm here. Is that this wasn't a goodbye to all potential people coming in or the right person coming in. This was just goodbye to that person. That misalignment, okay? But this feels like a lot. The finality of this decision for you feels so much heavier with the World and the Nine of Wands. I really feel like you're trying to keep yourself very positive, very grounded. I do feel with the Seven of Wands, you've majorly pulled back your energy from a lot of other people. For some of you, this is, again, if it was a marriage, there's very deep attachments to in-laws, things like that, extended family. And it feels with the Seven of Wands like you've really sort of had to rein back in your power, because it was like, oh God, I'm just hearing what was compassion was being like misused. The energy started out very compassionate, and then it quickly shifted. It quickly shifted to put you in the Seven of Wands posture, like a defense of why. And so I feel like you've put up the guard, but you're pulling back your energy, right? You like, and there's a need to be like recalibrated here in your heart center, to like really trust yourself. Often with the Seven of Wands, we can see fire burning either in the heart space or in the solar plexus, which is confirming those sovereign decisions, the willpower, you know, the confidence in making a stoic leadership driven decision. Okay, confirmation burp again. But some of you are in your head right now. Did I just give up? Did I just give it all up, basically, right? There's no other option for you outside of this. I want to see what you need to know about this time right now. There's something you need to know about this time that you're in. And justice coming out. Whoa. You can't see it. I don't think many of you even can feel it, quite frankly. That the scales are being balanced for you. That this is right sizing things for you. Okay. A bunch of cards just came out. Let me see what we have here. King of Swords. Okay. I don't know if I want to take all of these. The Fool coming back out. So I want to see what this is about. Whoa, Temperance and the Two of Cups as well. More cards about balance. More cards about trusting the process. Making a decision that's in congruence with your higher self. King of Swords, also making a decision that's supportive of your higher self. That's rooted in personal truth. So what you need to know about this is you are moving into this frequency. My intuition is telling me there's some sort of directional sign between the Justice and the King of Swords. It's like you don't become this secure King of Swords energy once things balance out. It's sort of like a cross section of they both meet each other and continue to give to one another, if that makes sense. They're giving me this chicken or the egg comes first. Does the King of Wands come first and then Justice is served, or does Justice King come in the King of Wands? And they're saying like it's really not like that at all, because you have the Fool here anchoring both, showing up confirming that really this is such a bi-directional relationship, with the Fool and stepping out in faith, stepping out in that limitless thinking, that limitless belief that we saw, you know, with the World card coming out earlier. And again, I love that this is yellow background, which is giving solar plexus again, a nod back to the Seven of Wands. And it's going to confirm and validate, and for some of you, even energetically unblock that solar plexus here. But this is what actually comes first and last. It anchors the whole thing, is this limitless belief of self, okay? Temperance and the Two of Cups, yeah, again, balance being restored, things coming just in the right time for you. And this isn't like the wheel turning because the wheel turns and the seasons change and things always are moving. This is alignment because of the decision to come in alignment with your higher self, with your highest timeline, with better, choosing better for you, okay? And I hear a lot of you asking for the good of all and the harm of none, like your intention. What's upcoming, please? What's incoming? Upcoming, incoming. King of Wands. Okay. Tell me more about this King of Wands. I want to know. All right. Ace of Cups. A King of Wands with an Ace of Cups. Okay. All right, baby. That sounds good. Page of Wands and the Five of Wands. Mm-hmm. Yeah. For some of you, this is somebody on your periphery. They're really downloading that with the Five of Wands here. Like somebody maybe who's watched you or knows you or has a relationship with you. And they would know what you've been going through in this relationship, in this connection. They know, they've seen it, right? They've seen the conflict, they've seen the struggle. They've felt your determination, you know, to really work on things and resolve things. And this is how they're seeing you, someone who's very determined with their head held high, set on moving themselves forward, no matter what, you know? This feels like another energy. This feels like a king, masculine energy that wants to come in and bring you an offer of love. This feels like new love. Show me the King of Wands, please. Who is this King of Wands to the viewer is what I want to know. This King of Wands to the viewer is whom? All right, a couple cards come out. Two of Wands. Whoa. And the Queen of Cups. They want to align with you. This is somebody who wants to align with you. Two of Wands is giving me somebody who you could have known previously. Somebody who knows you, with the Queen of Cups here as well. You know, deeper than just maybe somebody you'd be meeting for the first time. So while this is new love offer, I don't believe you experienced that type of connection with this person previously. It's interesting with the wand energy, I'm just getting somebody you could have met at the gym. I am getting that, so I'm just going to state it. Somebody you could have met at a gym or a place where you're working on your fitness, or, oh God, I just heard rock climbing, parkour. Even if you have kids, like something your kids participate in and you've seen them in sports. I was just cleaning up there for a minute. So yeah, this energy is really strong of somebody who is in your, I keep getting periphery, who is in your ecosystem already. Okay. Two of Wands and the Queen of Cups. So not only the potential trajectory of this alignment, right? But somebody who has seen you. They see you very high. They hold their opinion of you very high. Their opinion of you is very, very high. And I feel like they've seen you in some situations maybe where you would be surprised to know that they believe that. Show me this connection. Show me this connection, please. Yeah, for many of you, you do know them. You do know them. You have a prior connection somehow. The Devil, the Knight of Swords. Okay. And the Eight of Wands. Wow, this person's in their head about coming forward to you. I feel like timing is the key factor here, not the desire at all, not even them needing to heal, they don't need to rectify anything within themselves. They feel very grounded, very stable, very observant of you, okay? So they've been taking notice of you here with the King of Wands and the Ace of Cups. These two would not come out together if they didn't know and observe your worth. And this beautiful sacred feminine that is within you, right? That is you. They see that, even if they wouldn't name it that, they really fully comprehend that with the Two of Wands. Like they locked in on that. Two of Wands, I also heard this really cool thing, and it's giving me counterpart energy. And I often have read this throughout the years, the Two of Wands as alignment. And the Four of Wands, of course, is the union card, is 1111, but this gives me 2 + 2 is 11, mirroring each other, coming in as sovereign beings, equitable, equal partnership that ultimately is the foundation and moves a relationship and a connection forward for each other, but also individually as two sovereign beings, which is really beautiful. So that's what I'm getting in this energy here. This person feels like your match, your equal. Mirroring in the best way, not necessarily in a counterpart energy, but if you're resonating with counterparts, certainly take that energy. But this person is a little bit in their head about how to come forward. And again, it feels very timing driven with the Eight of Wands. It feels very timing driven. So again, for a lot of you, this split, this separation, this disconnection, this divorce is very fresh, and they obviously would know that, or they're privy to it, and the timing feels off, but the timing feels off to them, but man, do they intend to. Oh God, it's just like the minute they go to say something, they hold themselves back. Oh, I can't do it now, it's not the right time. They get in their head about it. It's like just as quickly with the Knight of Swords as the feeling and the clarity comes in, they're like, no, not the right time, not the right time. It couldn't be. How could I do that? Something about being insensitive is coming in. So maybe that's a key, who this person is. They seem careful and conscientious, but not, some of you said, I don't want to sub. I don't think they're a sub, but they're careful and conscientious. Yeah. And it just came out, right? The Emperor. This person's healed. This person is an emperor. This person is not a man child or a woman child or a person child. This person is fully developed. They're not somebody you're going to have to parent. This is somebody who's coming in to take care of you, who, again, knows your value, knows your worth. They see to the heart of the matter. They see to the heart of you. Whether they know you deeply or not, your energy has told them everything that they need to know. And they see that. And I know that's going to astound you. It's going to fucking astound you. Okay? I just threw that. That's why they're being very cautious. Again, they're not flippant. This isn't a throwaway energy. So when they come in, I'm hearing they're coming in for keeps, if you'll have them. Hierophant. Oh, hell yeah, they are. They're coming in for keeps if you'll have them. This person, I will just tell you, they're going to want to lock this down pretty quickly, okay? But they're going to be respectful about it. So how are you going to feel about them? Let's see. 3 of Cups. Breath of fresh air. Okay, a breath of fresh air. Beautiful. Maybe you've been a little bit too good to be true. 7 of Cups. Okay. This is going to be so good that you're going to think or feel with the 7 of Cups. Did I not see enough? I feel like you're going to have that thought. It's just going to be so aligned that you're going to have this thought. Did I take enough time? Did I see enough? Did I see enough in this period of being single, unattached, you know? Four of Discs and the Four of Swords coming out as well. Okay, so, I mean, this person's going to catch you off guard in a moment where you're just... You know, in a moment where you're really just sort of focused on reclaiming stability. You know, you're sort of in a period of rest and reflect. You're not wanting to necessarily, you know, Four of Discs, like share a lot of your energy with other people. Okay. I feel like you're going to be a little bit cautious. And the fact that you know this person is definitely divinely inspired. The Six of Swords here, I feel like you knowing them is going to help move this connection forward if you do want it. Because your entire energy is coming from this place of trusting my intuition, you know, being in that King of Swords energy, right? Which I feel like you're going to be in King of Swords energy when you meet this person. And so Six of Swords, you're just going to say, I don't, you might be drama. I don't know you. Like, I just literally got over something or am healing from something, you know? Also, this energy of Six of Swords is giving me, oh my God, excuse me, confirmation burp with the Four of Discs. You're not going to feel ready. You're not going to feel ready because there's a lot more I feel like you're going to need to do. That's the feeling I'm getting from you. Like, there's just so much more I need to do. Let's see what Spirit says about this. So what's the advice and guidance here? God, these just like a massive amount of cards just keep coming out. Death. And Judgment. Whoa. And you also have the Hermit card here, along with the King of Cups. Holy shit. I really am getting that the choice is yours, okay? The choice is yours. This person feels very, very good for you energetically, okay? But the choice is yours with the King of Cups and the Hermit card. This is sort of a choice of like, do I want to go deeper within myself, or am I willing to discover those parts of myself inside of a new connection? It feels very safe for you to do that. It feels like it will be very healing. I do feel like this is going to be very transformational for you, especially because you're just not looking for it at all. You're just really not looking for it. And even if you are looking for it, it doesn't make you any less deserving of this coming in. I feel like there's going to be this natural need to, I have more to heal, I have more to do, I'm not fully renewed, I've just started to transform, I'm just, you know, I barely grieved for some of you, okay? And that's okay. The King of Cups and the Hermit card here is also telling me that you need to honor where you're at in your journey. And if this person is about you, they're going to be fine with that. They're going to be there. They can be your friend. Three of Cups. And this might start out as a friendship. This might just start out as a really neat and deep friendship, right? Where Seven of Cups, you're not looking at all the other choices and suitors. You're rifling and sorting the grief and the processing and the separation that's come with all of this. Yeah, that's Spirit's downloading that right now. That's beautiful energy. That's great. That's honoring yourself. That's Empress energy. That's honoring the cycle that you are in energetically. It's bear energy. I have another deck and that speaks to the bear. The bear is about honoring the natural cycles that are within you and coming into balance that way. You had Temperance and the Two of Cups. That's an energetic balance. It's a spiritual balance. It's an intuitive balance too. So you need to do that and not deny yourself this process, okay? Death and Judgment, which also in and of itself speaks to allowing the full cycle of the process that you're in. You can choose to do this in the company of this person romantically, but you just might not be ready. King of Cups and the Hermit. Yeah, you might not be ready. And this person is going to be okay hanging by your side, holding emotional space for you, energetic space for you, and bringing this Three of Cups energy with you, okay? Lessening the burden is what I'm hearing, not adding to it. You're going to be surprised, and I honestly think that's what you really need to feel right off the bat. Is this isn't just going to be an added burden for me. Oh my God, it is not. The Lovers. Oh. This person feels like your match. And it's okay, I'm hearing, to choose yourself, choose your healing journey. They're going to be right there waiting for you. They're going to be right there waiting for you. Wow, with the Lovers. Oh my God. Filimu. Filimu, don't be afraid of that choice. You chose yourself once. You said yes to yourself, right? And this person is just confirmation that you're not missing anything. You're not missing out on anything by continuing to choose you. That the right person is never going to hold it over your head. They're going to be right there holding space with you in the way that you allow them as you process through a lot of these things that you're going through. And they're going to continue to be there. Yeah. Life-changing events. Life-changing events. One where you're leaving a tower, and another where you have an opportunity to construct something new and really beautiful. So, wow. Counterpart union energy. Yes. Choosing yourself is choosing this connection if you want it. But ultimately, you've chosen yourself and you've already won. You've already literally won, okay? I love that. 3333. 3333. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to leave it here for you. Beautiful energy. Just an absolutely gorgeous reading. Just absolutely gorgeous. Give yourself time. Give yourself grace. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much if you're still here.